My name's Stuart, and does anybody have kids? Yeah? And do you tell your children about the Tooth Fairy? Yeah? Okay, got a question. What the fuck were you thinking? I mean, seriously, you're teaching kids that part of your body comes out your mouth. Oh, well, stick it under a pillow, you'll get money for it. What do you teach them next? Organ harvesting. Yes, Jennifer, go down to a dark alleyway, meet a man with a black van. That's the organ fairy. He'll give you £1,000 for a kidney. It's no wonder that kids are so messed up. I mean, like, even the classic fairy stories that we all grew up on, they're pretty messed up. Like, take, Goldilocks and the Three Bears. What's that? It's about this family. 3 bears. They go out for a walk or shit in the woods, whatever. And while they're out, this bloody Goldilocks character breaks into the house. They come back and Papa Bear's all, oh, someone's been eating my porridge. Someone's been eating Mama Bear's porridge. Someone's eaten all of Baby Bear's porridge. Mama Bear's standing there going, oi, fuck the porridge. You want to explain why there's some golden head tart sleeping in your bed? Oh, it's not what it looks like. Oh, yeah, right. She's lying in your bed waiting for something, and it sure as shit isn't porridge. So I blame all the crap that I was told as a kid for being the reason why I'm so messed up as an adult. I am pretty messed up. Like, I can't even follow basic instructions without getting confused. I watch a film on Netflix, comes up with a warning. Warning, this film contains scenes of drug misuse. That's how they word it. Scenes of drug misuse. And I watch it, and 10 minutes in, there's a guy snorting a line of cocaine. And all I can think of is, how is that drug misuse? That's exactly what you're meant to do with cocaine. Do you know what real drug misuse is? That's if you take a quarter of uncut Columbia marching powder and then you throw it on the floor like shake and vac. Shake and vac, I'm gonna smoke some crack. So I do get confused. I try to follow instructions, but it's not always easy. I was in a department store and there was a sign and it clearly said, children must be held on the escalator. So now social services have got me on a register. It's not my fault. I just get confused over everything. I get confused over holidays. I never know when Easter is, although in my defence, nobody does, because it's always moving. Although, considering that it's a religious festival, you could go to the Pope and go, oi, Pope, when's Easter next year? He'd be like, I don't know. Which is obviously what he sounds like. I don't know. Jesus. What does the Pope sound like? I don't know. I don't know why you've made me sound like Tom Jones. It's not unusual. But I'll tell you the worst, right? The worst date of all that really confuses me is Mother's Day. Because, like, get this. In Britain, we celebrate Mother's Day. In America, they also have Mother's Day. But in America, it's on a completely different date than we have it in this country. And that's confusing. I was on the phone a little while ago to an American friend, and he was like, hey, dude, it's Mother's Day tomorrow. I'm like, what? It's Mother's Day tomorrow? Oh, my God. And have you ever had that panic when you realise you forgot Mother's Day? I was like, oh, my God, I haven't got flowers, I haven't got card. Oh, God, I'm in so much trouble. And I was just, like, freaking out for about 10 minutes until eventually I stopped. And I thought, it's okay. My mother's dead. God, that's such a relief. So, yeah, given how messed up my brain is, I don't understand why anybody would want to know what goes on in there. And that's why I could never understand how it used to be. I would have a moment of quiet reflection, and my wife would turn to me and say, what are you thinking? Does anybody have that? You have a partner or a spouse that asks you that? Oh, God, it's awful. It's such a loaded question. Because I always knew when she asked it, she was expecting me to come back with something poignant and romantic. But she'd only ever ask it when my brain would be wandering and thinking something important like, I wonder if caterpillars have elbows. What are you thinking? I'm thinking about caterpillar elbows. You're an idiot. Long story short, we're not married anymore. And I'm not saying that it's my stupid, messed up brain that thinks about things like caterpillar elbows and drug misuse and scares children on escalators. I'm not saying that any of that is the reason why my marriage ended. But it didn't fucking help. You've been awesome. Thank you for listening.